First, make a slip knot.
Now, chain 56 times or any number according to your need. Now we are done doing our chains. Take the two ends and insert the hook on the first chain and do a slip stitch. Now let's make our first stitch. First take the hook on the back side of the yarn and chain 6 times. Now make a loop on the hook and insert the hook on the third chain. Now yarn over and we will have 3 loops. Now yarn over the first 2 loops and then the next 2 loops. Now we have done our first mesh stitch with double crochet. Now chain twice. After that, find the third chain and insert the hook on the third chain and do a double crochet again. Now let's make our very last stitch. So now chain twice and then insert the hook on the third chain. Once you've found it, grab your yarn and then make a slip stitch, which means just yarn it over through the both loops. Now you're done. Now chain 6 times again. Then make a loop on the hook and insert the hook on the third chain, which basically is the chain over the last double crochet, as you can see. Now once you've done it, now make 2 chains and make a loop and do a double crochet over the next double crochet. See, like this. Now for the last stage, it's basically the same as the earlier, chain twice and then insert the hook on the third chain and make a slip stitch. So you can see we are done doing all the rows, and now we will do some designs on the edges. Take a different colored yarn and chain 3 times. Now find the third chain and do a slip stitch. Once you have done designing the edges, we'll start the second part of the bow. So take the same colored yarn again, and then hold it, wrap the yarn around your hand the way you prefer, and then make a simple knot. Once you've done, then start making chains. See, now we are done making the chain. You don't have to like do the exact number of chain I'm doing, just do it according to the length you would prefer it to be. So after that, make a loop on the yarn and find the 8th chain, then insert it on the 8th chain, and then yarn it over like this, and then do a double crochet. I hope now you know how to do a double crochet. If not, you can just see it is as it is in the video. Now then again, it is just the same as we did on the first part. Chain twice and then make a loop and then insert it on the third chain from the base chain. So yarn it over and do a double crochet, and then chain twice again. Just repeat the same process again and again. So I will show you it a few more times so that you can understand it clearly. So as you can see, we are done doing our first row. So now the second one, for the chain 6 times. Once you are done, then find the third chain, which is basically over the double crochet you have done on the very first row. So crochet over the stitch like this, and then do a double crochet, so I can chain twice and make a loop and stitch over the already existing double crochet on the lower row, then do a double crochet, chain twice again. Just repeat the process. I'll show you a few more times. So now the last stitch for the second row, chain twice, make a loop and insert it on the third chain from there, and then do a double crochet. Now we're done doing our second row as well. Now for the third row, just chain 6 times again, as you have done for all the rows earlier. So just the same process. I hope you can do it now. I will still show you the process. So we're done doing all the 4 rows. Now we'll do the edge design. So take the another color here that you used for the earlier one. So hold the yarn like this, and then we'll stitch with the tail as well. So insert it on a stitch, and then yarn over the yarn like this, and then make 3 chains. So after that, insert it on the second chain, or you can do it on the third chain as well if you want it to end faster. So then make a slip stitch, and then after that we're gonna again chain 3 times, and then insert it on the second or third chain, and then yarn over and make a slip stitch. I will show you a few more times. So you can see we're done with the last stitch as well. So after that, just pull it out. You can cut the yarn and then hide it. See, we're done. Then we're gonna join both together. We have both parts here. Then we're gonna make something that will join it, but before that we're gonna join them with the yarn. So hold them like this. Don't worry, it will take the shape after you will like join them together. So you can see we have joined the bow together, and yeah, it has taken the shape of a bow. You have to like fix it with your hand a few times. Now we're gonna make something that will hide the joining yarns. So I can make a slip knot and then chain according to the length. You can not do this as well, or you can do a simple chain and hide that yarn as well. It's your choice, but I'm gonna show you how to make it. You can measure it if it covers the front part. See, if it does, you can just take that amount of chain, or if it does not, you can increase the number of chains. So now we're gonna do double crochet, and for that make a loop and insert it on the second chain from there, because double crochet needs height of like 2 chains. So pull over the first 2 loops, then the second 2 loops, and then again make a loop and then insert it on the next chain, and then yarn over, and then do a double crochet again. So basically the same. So once you have done on the whole chain, you can just put it like this, or you can do the edge design to match the bow. So for the edge design, it's basically the same. Take the colored yarn again and then chain twice, and then insert it on the third chain, and then again do 3 chains, and then insert it on the third chain and make a slip stitch. It's basically same like the earlier one. So see, we have done our, so now we just have to wrap it around the bow like this, and then tie it together, or you can sew it together as well with thread and needle like this and make some knots there. After that, you can cut over the yarn tails. Then you can see we're done with our bow. You just have to fix it a few times. So see, basically we have finished making our bow. So see you next time.